Today we're going to explore the street food scene here and try some of the amazing snacks that we can find in this little street food market.
And I'm really hungry, so that's very, very convenient, I would say.
Naick has done some research on the best dishes to try, and we're gonna try to find all of them, stuff ourselves a little bit. We're gonna take you with us. Okay, first stop, not everything always goes according to plan. We've come to this little place because there are a lot of people inside here. We have no idea what they're making. It looks like a sort of noodle soup, but we're gonna try. This is not one of the places we did research for, but when it looks good and there's a lot of locals, never hurts to have a small look. So what are we having?
So we have a couple of options here. We have wonton with roasted red pork, with soup or without soup. Wonton noodle with roasted red pork, with soup without soup. And the egg noodle with roasted red pork. So it's red pork, or red pork.
With the noodles and the soup.
Yeah. This red pork looks really delicious. Has some egg noodles, a couple of wontons in here, some roasted red pork, some other bits and pieces. Red pork is basically marinated pork in lots of spices like chilies and garlic, and I don't know exactly what they put in it. You can also have this with soup, but I chose to have it without soup because I asked the lady to recommend me something and she said this one.
But this is the soup, I think that's the soup.
I think it's more of a drink actually, it's not really the soup.
There's chives in it.
The people had it with soup, it's like a bowl full of soup.
Interesting, interesting.
Oh, this is good. So it's not really super warm, it's more like room temperatures. The sauce is a bit more sweet, slightly spicy, but not really spicy. I was expecting it to be more spicy than this. It's got a really good flavor to it. The pork is really, really good. It's like still soft and succulent. It has a rich flavor from the marinade for that little wonton. It's a shrimp wonton. Also filled with a little bit of marinade. Really tastes the pure shrimp flavor. I love this dish.
Alrighty, that was a very good stop. The streets are starting
really
to get a little bit more crowded now.
Yeah, it's very, very busy here. There's so many food stalls, can't believe it.
And there's
hundreds of them.
It's like this small alleyway that's just like a street food market and a normal market all rolled into one because there's some normal clothing and stuff as well. But so far, food here, very good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, look what they have here. They have leaf wraps, savory leaf wraps. They take some kind of leaf, I think it's a petal leaf, fill it up with peanuts, some onions, a little bit squeeze of lime, and then some sauce. Not really sure what it is. It's very typically here from Bangkok, so need to try this. Yes. 10? Thank you.
So they give you these two leaves on a stick. That's how they present it now. Apparently, or so Naick's trying to tell me that I have to eat it including the leaf. So that is what I'm gonna do. But if this tastes like plastic wrapping, it's on you. Okay. So looks like there's ooh, leaf smells pretty good. Oh, that's a whole lot of flavor packed into this little bag. Ooh, spicy. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. What does it taste like?
The leaf is a little bit similar to mint. You have some onion in there, you have some peanuts, which gives it like a really savory taste. And then there's this very sweet, thick paste that they put in there. It's like sweet and savory. This is really good, actually.
Oh yeah, it's really good. A little flavor bombs.
So what happens here is that the lady sells curry. She gives you the noodles. She puts an egg in there as well. And then she puts the sauce on top of it, and you can basically choose your own toppings and put them on your plate here. It's like a little bit of a topping buffet.
Everything good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Alright, let's have a taste. This is bu pat pongai. It's a yellow curry that has been thickened with eggs. Very typical also here for this area. It looks really, really good. There's also a hard-boiled egg in this, some noodles and some toppings, whichever you choose, which is really nice. Also some chili on here, but just gonna get a good bite here. It's a really strong, spicy curry. It's quite spicy as well. It's got got like a really good flavor to it. Like the curry flavor is not that strong. It's like a bit softer, but the spice gives a good kick. And then the toppings make it a little bit crunchy, add a bit of depth to it. It's still a little bit soft on the inside, so.
Gonna have a little bit of the egg. I'm literally almost drooling here just looking at the egg. I didn't realize I wanted egg, but now that I see it, I know that I do. The curry is a little bit on the more watery side.
Yeah, it's a bit more.
It's not as thick as we would have it at home.
Well, it's more soup curry, I guess.
Oh. I got the spicy.
Oh yeah, it's spicy.
Oh, you're not lying.
It's spicy.
It is a feisty curry, but ooh, that's good.
I want more bites.
Here you go. Hey. Ooh, egg. What? Yes, egg. Thank you. Thank you. It looks essentially like a black type of pancake, but it's a sweet waffle, and it has what we think is some coconut cream on the inside, and this is some candied egg yolk on top. It looks a little bit weird, but we're gonna give it a try. It's more of a dessert option. It's very crunchy. Good. The white stuff is a little bit like a marshmallow when it's been melted. Very, very sweet. Quite popular as well. People seem to like it. You see a lot of these stalls here on the streets.
Yeah. This one just costs 10 baht, so it's like 30 cents, so cheapity cheap.
Alright, next snack.
We need more food.
We're now in search of something a little specific.
Yeah.
A healthy street food. I know, you're
Healthy
shocked.
street food, yeah.
So are we.
Yes, it sounds very dodgy healthy street food, but there is some healthy street food to be found. But it's not that easy to just find things here. When we were in Vietnam, it was a bit easier because at least you could look up the name and see like on the sign.
We can't
but since
read
we
this.
cannot read the Thai letters, I don't even know what it means. So it's quite difficult. Our next dish is healthy street food. Healthy street food, it does exist. I thought it was only a legend, but no more. This is a green papaya salad. They take an unripe papaya and they
They hit it?
no, they don't hit it. How do you say it? It's like scrape.
Scrape
Like make these.
You scrape it, yeah?
Yeah, they scrape it. Green papaya. They scrape it. Then mix it up with some sauce that they make. They put chili, shredded garlic, some tomatoes, some ground up peanuts, some beans. I don't know exactly what all they put in. It's like a state secret here, and it's pretty spicy as well. We had it a few times. It's a cold dish, so it's pretty refreshing in this heat because today is also a pretty warm day. It's very limey, citrusy. It's got some spice to it. I think there's some fish sauce in there as well. And the papaya is unripe, so it makes it still very crunchy. On top of that, they add some roasted peanuts, so it's like these layers of taste. It's really, really good. I really love this. Now we're gonna head back to the other side of the river. There's a ferry crossing here, but to be honest, the river looks a little bit rough and the boat doesn't look that stable. But
I am standing perfectly still, so all the wobbling you see now is from the boat. We're even right next to the shore. Look at that bird sitting over there, chilling in the middle of the water. Gonna hop into our first Thai tuk-tuk.
oh yeah, it's the first Thai tuk-tuk, and it's big. It's pretty big.
Alrighty, so that concludes the food tour. We are now off to our hostel in a bit of a rush because we have to catch our flight to Phuket in a few hours, and the airport is like 1.5 hours outside the city center.
And the traffic is pretty bad here in Bangkok, so
We don't seem to be the only ones who are in a rush, but the traffic's not allowing it, so... But we hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the food, if you want to see more Thai food, because if it wasn't that we were heading to the airport, we would probably have more food. Make sure to like this video because we really appreciate it, and to subscribe.
because our next stop is Phuket.
We're going down south to the islands for some much needed beach time.
Time for some beaches.
So if you want to be there for that, we're going to go scuba diving as well. We're going to explore the south of Thailand. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. We will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.